Hello traders and welcome to a different type of video, but one that I have been waiting for a long time. The platform WooX has now allowed users on their mobile app to counter trade anyone who you could normally copy trade. This is one of the first times ever that a centralized exchange actually allows you to do the strategy that I've been talking about for years, and I am so excited to show you guys it. This is a recording of the mobile app version of it. You can only do this on the mobile app version as well. We are going to pull off a few counter trades, and then in the future, I will let you know how these counter trades go. So let's go pick the lucky users to which we are going to inverse and counter trade. A lot of things that we can do. The first thing that I want to do is sort by time and strategy. Let's go look at the last year and let's look at P&L. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll to the very bottom. I want to see the traders that have lost, the most money in the last year, just so we can make sure that this strategy works. So let's go see the traders that have done not too well. As you can already see from here, the copy versus counter size, the people that have lost money tend to be countered because they've lost money. But I'm going to look for some people. BTC trader, I'm probably going to counter him. This one looks like a pretty bad trader, so I think I want to counter this trader. Although 5 other people are doing that as well. Joe Mitoshi, this guy as well. Let's do these two. So this is someone that I do want to counter trade. Now counter trading is quite simple. All I got to do is hit counter. Then I'm going to hit, I don't know, let's do $50. I'm going to hit confirm. And confirm. And here we go. So this is a counter copy trade. So as you can see here, we have now countered this trader. When he opens a new position, we will take the opposite. Awesome. So that is one trader that we are currently counter trading. As you can see, here is the current, there's not really much going on because there's nothing yet. You can see that we currently are counter trading them. Now let's go to Joe Mitoshi. Let's also counter trade this guy with $50 as well. And confirm. And there we go. I have now counter traded him as well. So those are just two copy traders that I have now counter traded, as you can see. And whenever they take a trade, we will be taking the opposite. So let's also just go to the very bottom of this and let's go see some other traders that we might want to counter trade. So we are already counter trading Joe Mitoshi, Contraflow Capital, Electric Watch. This guy seems like someone we might want to counter trade. So I'm going to counter trade this guy as well. Awesome. So let's do another $50 and yeah, let's do it this way. Let's do $50 and counter trade this trader as well. And then I'm going to look at the details of that as well. So view details. So yep, we currently have a total balance of 150 because we are countering all 3 of these traders. Obviously, they have not initiated any positions. So, there is going to be nothing that we are doing yet because they haven't taken any positions, so there's nothing really to show you. I can adjust investment if I so desire. I can stop counter trading if I hit that top right button right near the settings where I hit cancel. This is just the counter trading settings. I'm not going to change anything there. So yeah, it's very, very simple how you can counter trade these guys. I'm going to try to counter trade a few more with $50. Let's do Contra Capital. I don't think I've countered this guy yet. So yep, seasoned entrepreneur. All right, sounds good to counter trade. So it's really this simple if you do decide to counter trade. One thing that I want to show you that I don't think I want to use, but you can do something called Woo Shield, where you have a total stop loss, as you can see right here. And then if that stop loss hits, you stop using the strategy. Not really something I want to do though, so I'm just going to risk it for the biscuit and do the $50. So this is going to be another counter trade that we are doing. So as you can see, we have no P&L yet because none of these positions have been started yet. What I will say for counter trading, if you want to pull off this type of strategy, I would say what I would recommend is sorting by here. I'm going to go back in. I would recommend sorting by a few things. I think that the most important thing is probably max drawdown is pretty good. If you scroll to the bottom of max drawdown, you're going to see people that have had the largest max drawdown. And people that have had large max drawdowns tend to have very, very large risk. So, P&L is one way you can sort out who to counter trade guys, but I would say one of the best ways to see who to counter trade would be max drawdown. So that's likely something that I want to look for. The higher the number the max drawdown is, the more likely it is that they're going to lose their account and we're going to make a lot of money. So let's go look for some that have been taking a lot of risk. So this guy, we can see that he could be someone we might want to counter trade. So we can go this guy. Even though this guy is making money, it does seem like due to the amount of drawdown, I might actually want to counter this guy as well. So let's do that. So yeah, there are 4 different metrics that you can use in order to do this, guys. But for me, I find the most helpful to likely be max drawdown. Let's do 1 or 2 more. I think 7's a good number. Let's go to 1 year max drawdown, and let's go to who has lost the most money, and we are going to counter that person. Stop run seems like he's not doing too well. We are going to counter trade him. Yep, 30 days he's up money. He's here to run some stops. I'm going to run his stops by counter trading him. So we are going to confirm. Yep, view details. Counter trading. As you can see, I am counter trading all these people. I am not copying a single one of them. That is why it is red on the right side of their name. Now for the lucky final person that we are going to counter trade. Who do we want to counter trade for the last one? Let's go look at someone who has actually lost a lot of money recently. To do that, guys, we're going to go to 7-day max drawdown. So I'm going to scroll to the top, and I am going to go to all strategies, 7 days, MDD, and we just got to scroll to the bottom because it's 7-day max drawdown. So let's go down there and take a look. Who's lost the most money? Who has the highest max drawdown percent, essentially? Now, the one that has lost the most is Electric Watch, but we are already counter trading him. Let's go see some others. Crypto Viking, as you know. This guy, Delbert. I don't think I'm counter trading this guy yet. Stop run, we already are. Crypto Aman, this guy seems interesting. He's lost 30% in 1 week, so we could maybe think about counter trading him. Anyone who trades a little bit larger, though, AI Alpha. Let's see this guy. This guy could be a good one to counter trade as well. He is up in 30 days, though, which is unfortunate. This guy's up as well, so maybe we want to get someone that's not up money, you know. This guy's up a little bit. Let's go to the very bottom. I mean, maybe Crypto Viking, if he's losing money, I could counter trade him, but he's up $87,000, so I don't know if I want to counter trade that guy. Yeah, view my copy means I'm already counter trading him. Let's just do this guy then. I'll do $50, and this will be the final one. So this guy is down money, as you can see. Perfect. We are going to counter trade this guy, and that is the last counter trade. So we have 7 counter trades going for a total risk of $350. Obviously, like I had said, no one has taken any trades yet, but we will see, and I will keep you guys updated. Again, to recap what we have talked about, I believe the strongest metric for whether or not you should counter trade someone is risk. Risk is best determined by MDD, the maximum drawdown. Go to MDD, guys, and look for the people that have lost the most, or have risked the most and have had the largest drawdowns, i.e. loss. Those are probably the guys you want to counter trade. Sharp ratio works well. Don't really look at ROI. I don't think ROI is going to be that helpful. I think it's going to be MDD or P&L. They're going to be the best metrics for you to sort by. Again, I do prefer counter trading rather than copy trading. However, I do think that maybe there could be something to be said about being the only counter trader. As you can see here, there's $1 million worth of copy trading for blunts. Maybe it's actually worth it to be the one counter trader because maybe all these copy traders might be pushing the market up, you know, just that much. So, you know what? Let's do one secret eighth strategy and counter trade this guy. And I promise you that will be the last counter trade. We have 8. We have 7 traditional, you know, counter trades, and then one guy that just has $1 million worth of copies. So we are going to be countering that guy. And here is the breakdown of our capital. And we'll see in a week or two how this goes. Obviously, it's going to take time. But yeah, I'm excited for this. So with that, happy trading and get countering.